Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your guy Infinity 2K. But before this video starts, I'm gonna have to ask you if you could subscribe to the channel. I know that sounds very like asking for it, but like really, I checked the analytics. It looks like 78% of the people that are watching my videos are not subscribed. And if you're liking the mock drafts and other videos I do, then please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell for more. That would mean a lot to me. But back to the video. Today, I have mock draft 3.0 today. Alright, with the number 1 pick, the Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow, quarterback LSU. It's already been confirmed that he will be the number 1 pick, that everyone's been thinking for like the last, I don't know, 2-3 months. With the number 2 pick, the Washington Redskins select Chase Young, edge rusher, Ohio State. I mean, that's pretty simple too, right? Straight to the point. Alright, with the 3rd pick, I have the Detroit Lions going with Jeff Okudah, cornerback, Ohio State. You know, I think they will go Okudah, actually. I don't know. Before, I had them taking Derek Brown, defensive lineman from Auburn. But this time, I'm feeling Jeff Okudah because they could fill a need that they kind of have right now. With the 4th pick, I have the New York Giants selecting Isaiah Simmons, a linebacker from Clemson. Now, I do have this because you got to take the best player available if you're the Giants. And Isaiah Simmons is the best player available. So that's the bottom line. With the 5th pick, I have the Miami Dolphins selecting Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback, Alabama. You know, I was trying to switch it up, but like I don't see a scenario where they don't really take him. You know what I mean? Like, they need a quarterback. Go ahead and get your quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like they can't complain about not having a quarterback if they're not going to take Tua at 5. I don't know. Yeah. All right. With the 6th pick, I have the Los Angeles Chargers selecting Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle, Iowa. I do not think they address quarterback first round. I think they're going to be one of the teams that waits for a quarterback second, third round. Yeah, but I like the pick. So if they're going to get a quarterback, you might as well get the best offensive tackle in the draft, Tristan Wirfs, in my opinion. So yeah, that's the pick right there. I think it's going to shock a lot of people, but yeah, I don't think they're going to go quarterback or Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, whoever you know they have on their board. With the 7th pick, the Carolina Panthers select CJ Henderson, cornerback from Florida. Now, I didn't want to have Henderson going too high. You know what I mean? Like, I had him going a little bit lower. But right here, I have the Panthers taking CJ Henderson from Florida because, I don't know, Okudah's gone, and they kind of need a cornerback. That helps it's a weak position on their team, so I feel like they're going to get the second best corner available, the second best corner in the draft, in my opinion. With the 8th pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Jedrick Wills, offensive tackle from Alabama. Again, in my opinion, the second best offensive lineman in the draft. Cardinals need an offensive tackle. Tristan Wirfs is gone. So I think you just go ahead and you get this. I don't know about who they have on their on their draft board, but I feel like Wills will definitely be on there, and they should take him. All right. With the 9th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Jerry Jeudy, wide receiver from Alabama. All right. I have them taking Jerry Jeudy because, you know, they just released Marquise Lee yesterday. They have G.J. Chark, but they don't really have anything outside of that. I know D.D. Westbrook, he's solid, but I feel like you need like 3 good or great receivers on a team to kind of like make it far. And I feel like with Jerry Jeudy, you get an instant like playmaker on your team. You know what I mean? You don't have to give him too much growth and development for him to already become like a star in this league. So yeah, I have the Jaguars taking Jerry Jeudy at number 9. With the number 10 pick, I have the Cleveland Browns selecting Mekhi Becton, offensive tackle, Louisville. I'm not too high on this guy, but I know a lot of people are, and I feel like the Browns definitely need to shore up their offensive line, so I'm going to go Mekhi Becton at number 10. With the 11th pick, the New York Jets select Andrew Thomas, offensive tackle, Georgia. In my opinion, Andrew Thomas is going to be a really good player. I don't think I could see him being the first offensive tackle taken in the draft, let alone he'd be the 4th at where he's going at 11 to the Jets. But yeah, I think the Jets need to calm down with the receivers. This is in my opinion, this is a loaded class of receivers. Because if you could like get Andrew Thomas and possibly wait till the second round to get like Michael Pittman, Laviska Shenault, KJ Hamler, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you could wait and get a receiver then that could stretch the field. You don't have to go like a receiver right there. All right. With the 12th pick, I have the Las Vegas Raiders selecting CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver from Oklahoma. My opinion, the best receiver left on the board. I mean, CeeDee Lamb is definitely close to Jerry. Jerry Jeudy is definitely above CeeDee Lamb, but CeeDee Lamb's a close second. He kind of brings that instant impact to the Raiders offense. They want to stretch the field. They want to air it out sometimes with Derek Carr, Marcus Mariota. So yeah, that's the pick. With the 13th pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Henry Ruggs III, wide receiver from Alabama. Now I have them taking Henry Ruggs because that's the best available wide receiver. I feel like, and they're also shopping Marquise Goodwin. So Marcus Goodwin's a speedster. They could bring in another one to pair with like Kittle, Deebo Samuel. You know what I'm saying? They lost Emmanuel Sanders, so they kind of need help on the outside. I think they go Henry Ruggs. With the 14th pick, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pulling a surprise. I think after they traded for Gronk yesterday, they're going to go all out on the offense. I think they're going to take J.K. Dobbins, running back from Ohio State. In my opinion, the best running back in this draft. I don't listen to what anyone says about DeAndre Swift being better than J.K. Dobbins. It's not true. And if I'm wrong about that in the future, then that's my bad. But J.K. Dobbins, in my opinion, is a surefire #1 running back in this league. And Ronald Jones is good, but I don't think he's going to be... I don't think he's going to be a starting running back for the Buccaneers. So I feel like you got to go best running back, J.K. Dobbins. All right, with the 15th pick, I have the Denver Broncos selecting Justin Jefferson, wide receiver from LSU. This is just best receiver available on the board. I know a lot of people are saying he's going to be a bust or he won't be that good. Joe Burrow made him look really good, but I disagree. I think he'll be pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, and that helps need on the outside for the Broncos. With the 16th pick, I have the Atlanta Falcons taking Derek Brown. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, how did Derek Brown slip past like the Niners or something like that? You got to think about needs. Not every team's thinking about defensive linemen right now. So I think the Falcons, this will be steal of the draft. If this actually does come true, this is steal of the draft right here. Getting Derek Brown at 16 for the Atlanta Falcons, that's an amazing pick for them. That's an amazing pick for them right there. It definitely fills a need, and the Falcons fans should be happy about that one. With the 17th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select Kalavin Chasen. I'm sorry, I always mispronounce the name. I really do feel bad, but edge rusher from LSU. I think the Cowboys would love that pick too. I think he could go top 15 pretty easily. They already have Leighton Vander Esch. They have DeMarcus Lawrence, and you might as well just add another edge rusher. I mean, you could become a top 5 pass rushing team in the league. You know what I mean? With the 18th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Xavier McKinney, safety from Alabama. I have him going before Grant Delpit in this one. I don't really think there's one better than the other, in my opinion. Right now, it's a really close. I'd probably give the edge to Delpit, but because I think Delpit's a case of Derwin James, where a lot of teams passed on him, thinking like, oh, he'll be all right, but Derwin's a Pro Bowler, so yeah. So I have them taking McKinney. It's a fills a need. Brian Flores is a defensive first coach. They signed They signed Kyle Van Noy. They did some work to their offense. They take Tua, and they take Xavier McKinney. All right. With the 19th pick, the Las Vegas Raiders select Javon Kinlaw, defensive lineman, South Carolina. This is amazing value for the Raiders as well, kind of like the Falcons. If you can get Javon Kinlaw, I think he's going to be really good. He actually does remind me a little bit of a bigger version than Jadeveon Clowney. They both went to South Carolina. They both have type of same kind of like rushing style. He's just a little bit bigger. He plays defense a lot, like defense tackle. All right. With the 20th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Grant Delpit, safety from LSU. Like I said, you could go either McKinney or Grant Delpit. McKinney's already gone, so the Jaguars say, all right, we're going to go Delpit. Definitely helps a need. They're probably going to trade Yannick Ngakoue. I'd probably say they're going to get like a 4th and 6th for him, something like that. So they're definitely going to need some more defensive help. I had them taking Jerry Jeudy, so you address offense, might as well even it out and go defense. All right, with the 21st pick, I have the Philadelphia Eagles selecting Kenneth Murray, linebacker from Oklahoma. I originally have them going receiver in the first 2 mock drafts, but I think that they're actually going to pull it off. Like I said, it's a deep wide receiver class. So I think they're going to go linebacker at 21. In my opinion, Murray's a little bit better than Patrick Queen, so you got to go best available linebacker. With the 22nd pick, I have the Minnesota Vikings selecting Christian Fulton, cornerback from LSU. I think it's a good pick for the Vikings. You address corner, you lose Xavier Rhodes. Obviously, you need to address corner. So yeah, I think he's the best available cornerback left. Him or Diggs. I'd probably say him or Trevon Diggs. So yeah, I think Fulton's the pick right there. With the 23rd pick in the draft, I have the New England Patriots taking Justin Herbert, quarterback from Oregon. I know. I like Jordan Love more than Justin Herbert. I probably even like Jacob Eason a little more than Justin Herbert. But what do I think the Patriots are doing? I think he's a polished. He's got tall stature. He reminds me a little bit of Cam Newton. He's not as mobile as Cam Newton, but he has a little bit of inaccuracy. But he can still play well. You know what I'm saying? He can make the great throws and he can make the bad throws. So he reminds me a little Cam Newton. Saves you money. I feel like they're going to go Justin Herbert. With the 24th pick, the New Orleans Saints select Patrick Queen, linebacker from LSU. If Patrick Queen stays put in Louisiana, they get him. I think he's going to be really good. I do think so. I don't think he's going to be good as Kenneth Murray. But I think the Saints would love that. That's kind of a value pick for them. Yeah, because I think that's who they want anyway, and they'll have to trade up for him. So, yeah. With the 25th pick, the Minnesota Vikings select Jalen Reagor, wide receiver from TCU. This is a great pick. I think that they would like having him to replace Stephon Diggs. Yeah. And they don't have to like trade up or anything for a receiver. They get to stay at 25. They don't have to draft one at 22. They can stay at 25 and take Jalen Reagor, wide receiver TCU, who I think is the best receiver available at that point. With the 26th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Josh Jones, offensive tackle from Houston. Alright, so I think that they filled their offensive line need. He's the best offensive lineman available up until this point, pick 26. Yeah, so the Dolphins go Tua, Xavier McKinney, and Josh Jones. So they address quarterback, safety, and offensive tackle. It's big for them. Alright, with the 27th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select AJ Epinesa, edge rusher from Iowa. This is a great pick for the Seahawks, honestly. Clowney's undecided right now. It's kind of a question mark. I assume he's going to resign with Seattle because he's trying to... They can sign him for less than they originally were wanting to, so I think he'll go back to Seattle, and they get AJ Epinesa. That's the edge rusher available. Arguably him or Gross Matos. But yeah, that's the pick. With the 28th pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Jordan Brooks, a linebacker, Texas Tech. I know a lot of people don't have Jordan Brooks going in their first round. I do, actually. I do have Jordan Brooks going in the first round. And yeah, I think it's a good fit for the Ravens. I think that's the last piece they need, is a linebacker. And I don't even know if he'll start right away, but I think he'll be a good fit on that team. With the 29th pick, I have the Tennessee Titans selecting Yetur Gross-Matos, edge rusher from Penn State. Like I said, it's debatable between him and Epinesa, who's going to be better, or who is better right now. I know a lot of people are saying the Titans might take receiver. I don't think so. I think they're good with A.J. Brown, Corey Davis. They already have Derrick Henry. I think they're good on offense. I think they got to go defense, kind of get some edge rush. Yeah, it's a good pick for them. With the 30th pick, I have the Green Bay Packers selecting Denzel Mims, wide receiver from Baylor. You know, I tried finding a scenario where the Packers don't take a wide receiver. I really couldn't find that, though. I think they got to take the best receiver available, in my opinion, is Denzel Mims from Baylor. He's got the ability to, like I said, he'd be a great second receiver next to Devontae Adams. So, that's a great pick for Green Bay. With the 31st pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Jeff Gladney, cornerback from TCU. Him or Josh Johnson, or Jalen Johnson from Utah, my bad. You could say between them, arguably, who's the best cornerback. I'll go with Jeff Gladney from TCU. And the 49ers, Richard Sherman, again, he's getting a little older. Oh, he's still locked down. Trust me, he's still a top 5 cornerback in the league, in my opinion. Top 7. But if you can add another one next to him, that's big, in my opinion. You added a second cornerback, third cornerback. And with the last pick in the first round, 32nd pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select Cesar Ruiz, inside offensive lineman in Michigan. He's a center, by the way. Yeah, I like that pick for the Chiefs. I was thinking of giving them DeAndre Swift or Jonathan Taylor or something along those lines. But I think they address the center position. You know what I mean? Like, they already have Damian Williams as a running back. So I think they could probably wait till round 2 or round 3 to get like a Jonathan Taylor or something like that. So yeah, that's Mock Draft 3.0. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 150 subscribers at this moment. And yeah, if you enjoyed the mock draft, hit the like button. Share with whoever you know, friends, family, grandparents. And until next time, Infinity 2K out.